This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Missy Kohler. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson. This segment of the news is brought to you by Silver State Health, bringing quality medical and psychiatric care to Pahrump. Call 775-505-1214 for an appointment.
Welcome. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. This is News 25. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Missy Kohler, and today is Friday, October 9th.
Well, the Board of County Commissioners was briefed at their last meeting on applications and balance of the CARES Act funding available to businesses here in Nye County. There's still a large balance available to businesses that have suffered due to the pandemic.
Nye County Grants Administrator Samantha Kramer informed the board that the CARES Act funding for Nye County still has a balance available of $7 million. CARES Act funding may be used to assist nonprofits to offer rental, mortgage, utility, and food assistance to the community, to assist the public with rental, mortgage, and utility assistance, small business help for PPE and rental assistance, and help for sub-entities as well. The commissioners voted to amend the policy to include nonprofits to the list of businesses that may benefit from CARES Act funding. And Kramer also reported that there are no rules against brothels applying for the benefit. The remaining $7 million in the fund must be allocated by the end of December 2020, and businesses affected by the pandemic are encouraged to apply. The commissioners will look to further amend the policy at the next meeting and will consider increasing and raising limits of money that a business may receive, as well as opening up applications to businesses with a larger number of employees. Information on qualifications and how to apply for CARES Act funding can be found at nyecounty.net.
Director of Public Works Tim Dahl reported to the Board of County Commissioners at their meeting on October 6th. In addition to discussing paving, potholes, and brush clearing, Director Dahl had some exciting news to share.
This weekend on SR 160 from, I believe, the Tacoma turnoff all the way to Sandy Valley turnoff, there's going to be a speed, world record speed attempt out there on the highway. It's supposed to be taking place in the southbound lanes. They will have those lanes entirely closed off from Tacoma all the way to Sandy Valley turnoff. And there will be two-way traffic on the northbound lanes, except for when they actually make the speed attempt. Just before that, they'll close that section down as well, and they'll make an attempt to break they're going for 300 miles an hour. So it's pretty cool that our little road in between Pahrump and Las Vegas has been chosen by these guys to break production car land speed records.
SSC North America plans to use an 11-mile stretch of SR 160 to try to set a speed record with its Tuatara hypercar. In 2017, Swedish car company Koenigsegg pulled its record on the same stretch of road, making history at 177.9 miles per hour. You can expect delays on Saturday and Sunday on Highway 160 between Tacoma and Sandy Valley roads from 5 a.m. until 5 p.m. Southbound
Well, a Tonopah man has been arrested after allegedly beating his girlfriend and her baby. This resulted in the child being airlifted to a Las Vegas hospital for treatment.
On September 30th at approximately 4 p.m., Nye County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to Tonopah for a report of a domestic violence and child abuse. Upon arrival, deputies met with the reporting party, who stated that she had gotten home from work, the graveyard shift, to find Matthew Levitt sleeping in her bed. The reporting party alleges that when her baby began to cry, Levitt grabbed him and began to choke him. When she tried to stop him, Levitt began to choke and hit the child in the side. Levitt then began to force feed the baby with a bottle to the point that he was choking. Levitt was slapping both the reporting party and the baby, and each time she would try to grab the baby, Levitt would start attacking her. The victim was able to grab her baby and run out of the house. During the investigation, deputies learned that Levitt had been in a relationship with the victim and then had been living with her for approximately a month. Deputies noted that the victim had injuries to her ear and her right hand. The baby had bruising and red marks on the back and sides of its head, neck, both ears and back, as well as a bruise on the right side of his neck that appeared to be a fingerprint. The baby's eye also appeared to be turning black. The child was transported to the Tonopah Clinic and then life-flighted to Children's Sunrise Hospital in Las Vegas. Due to the injuries that the baby sustained, Levitt was arrested for child abuse, neglect, and domestic first.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have your Business First briefings. Let's stick around.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. Optum Care Network of Nevada, offering Medicare Advantage members more than 3,000 primary and specialty care providers throughout the state.
We're happy to have you with us tonight. Americans are saving more money. Dollar General has a plan to attract more wealthy shoppers, and mobile payment company Square sees a future in Bitcoin.
Topping our news, some Americans are saving money during the pandemic. According to Morgan Stanley analysts, U.S. households had stashed $1.1 trillion by August. It's mostly due to lockdowns. Analysts say that savings buffer could give consumers more spending money into the holidays. Fast-growing discounter Dollar General is now setting its sights on wealthy shoppers. The retailer is launching a new store called Pop Shelf. The stores will sell home decor, beauty items, and cleaning supplies. Most will cost $5 or less. And Square is bulking up on Bitcoins. The mobile payment company purchased approximately $50 million in Bitcoins. That's about 1% of Square's total assets. The company believes the cryptocurrency provides a way for the world to participate in a global monetary system.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Thanks so much, Angela. Well, a nationwide initiative hopes to make stronger connections between local law enforcement and faith organizations and the communities that they serve. It's called Faith in Blue, and there are several events this weekend in Pahrump in which the public is invited to participate.
Strong communities are built on mutual respect and understanding between law enforcement and faith institutions working together. So I'm here to talk about the National Faith in Blue Weekend initiative happening this weekend here in Pahrump and all across the United States. Our Sheriff's Office, matter of fact, Sheriff Worley, is inviting all of our local churches to join us for 3 days of prayer for frontline law enforcement and our community.
It's all about houses of faith and law enforcement building bridges with the community. And so with everything that's gone on in our country, some of the turmoil that's gone on in our country, whether it's this belief or that ideal or whatever it is, this is an opportunity nationally for law enforcement and houses of faith to get together and say, what can we do to make things better? What can we do to respect one another? What can we do to share in our values, our hopes, our dreams, and just working united together in all of our differences.
People would be surprised how many members of our law enforcement community are faith people. And they pray together, and we pray together as church institutions. And so this is an opportunity for us to come together, join in prayer, and pray for this great nation. Pray for those who are on the front line, pray for our leadership, and just come together, forget any differences that we may have, and just join together in this.
Saturday, we're having at 11:30 staging area for a car parade, which is our Pahrump Valley Fall Festival normal parade route. And we'll stage at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park, and then we'll start the parade at Calvada and 160, and we'll go all the way through down to Basin and 160, where we will meet to have a closing prayer. Come decorate your car. We're calling it the Patriot Car of the Year. There will be an award for you. And then during the parade, we're also having a rally for people that want to come out with signs, thumbs up, hurrah for our local police and for our houses of faith, and just show their support.
Once again, that rally is being held at the intersections of Highway 160 and 372. If you plan to attend, Bolden recommends getting there by 11:45. If you would like to join the caravan, they recommend that you go to Ian Deutsch Memorial Park at 11:30. If you have any questions about this weekend's events, you can call Chaplain Bolden directly at 775-764-0982.
After the break, we'll tell you about a new member of the Nevada Highway Patrol. Stick around.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back. Nevada Highway Patrol welcomes a new officer to its ranks today, and this four-legged crime fighter has a nose for sniffing out bad guys.
Today, the Nevada Highway Patrol's Southern Command held a special ceremony in Las Vegas to welcome its newest officer. This is Skipper, the newest member of the NHP K9 team. Skipper is a 1-year-old German short-haired pointer who's been trained and certified in narcotics detection. NHP's K9 team decided to name him Skipper in memory of the late Sergeant Ben Jenkins, who was shot and killed in the line of duty March 27th in Ely. Jenkins was an avid outdoorsman, and he enjoyed his new boat so much that among his friends and co-workers, he received the nickname Skipper. Jenkins also worked as a canine handler with partner Thor, a Belgian Malinois. Jenkins' son Cody says his family is honored that his father's legacy will live on.
And on behalf of our family, I would like to say that we are humbled that the Nevada Highway Patrol is naming a canine in my dad's honor. He was an avid outdoorsman and loved all animals. My dad's crew gave him the nickname Skipper when he purchased a large pontoon boat. He truly enjoyed being a part of the K9 program, working with his partner Thor. They had an everlasting bond that continued into Thor's retirement until Thor's passing. We are grateful that my dad's legacy will continue on with Skipper and his work in the K9 program.
Skipper will be assigned to a trooper in the Las Vegas area.
Thanks to Brad Francis for that report. Well, if you are in the market for a new computer, you may be considering a tablet. In today's Great Computer Deals quick tutorial, Josh Osborne runs through the pros and cons of buying one.
Hi, it's Josh with Pahrumph's own Great Computer Deals. Let's get right into it. It's time for another quick tutorial. What do I buy? A desktop, laptop, or a tablet? Here are the top reasons for and against buying a tablet. Tablets are the cutting edge of technology and offer a great experience in a small package. Tablets can handle modern uses for computers such as email, social media, banking, and more. But tablets can become obsolete much quicker than desktops and laptops and offer very few upgradable options. Also, most tablets will only run apps and not full computer programs such as Microsoft Office, QuickBooks, Photoshop, and others. Remember, it's about your needs. If a tablet works for you, that's the right answer. Why trust a technician when you can trust a friend? Great Computer Deals is located at 1190 East Highway 372. Call us at 775-990-8833.
Happy Friday. It's time to meet another great pet available for adoption. For today's Save a Pet, we head to Desert Haven Animal Society where Darby O'Donnell introduces us to Chester.
Today's Save a Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Chester. Chester is a 3-year-old white shepherd. He is beautiful. He is quite large, very strong, definitely needs to be with a family that will have enough time to go and give activity for him. So Chester was found off of Game Bird in Winchester. It looks like he was in a fight with another animal. We're going to assume that it is coyotes because of the desert area over there. So he has some wounds on his face and in his ears that are currently being treated that should heal up really nicely. So he's just looking for somebody to go and take him home so he can have a brand new family and someone who will go and also help him with his wound care. So if you want to come and see Chester or any of his friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society, give them a call and make an appointment, 775-751-7020, or you can always look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society. Chester, hey. Joey is beautiful.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Hi, it's John Kohler from KPVM Channel 25 News. We're on location here at the corner of Highway 160 and 372. That's right, it's the Pahrump Nugget. And tomorrow, Saturday, at noon, is Faith in Blue. It's a kind of a celebration of police and the faith community here in Pahrump. They're going to have a rally here at noon, and that's going to be exciting. Also, there's going to be a caravan of cars going from the Ian Deutsch Memorial Park starting at 11:30. You can decorate your cars and join in that, or just come on here at noon and enjoy what is going on. It's going to be quite an event. Faith in Blue, that's coming up here tomorrow, Saturday. We'll tell you about the Saturday weather and all that you can expect this weekend when we return.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Let's grab a big glass of milk from the Nevada Dairy Council and enjoy the weather report, shall we? It's a lot to enjoy here. Look at that in Fernley. 80 degrees was the hottest it got today. 45 will be your low tonight. And Fallon and Carson City, about the same. 80 degrees for a high, lows in the 42, 44 degree range. Tonopah, you saw 77 for a high today. And all the way down to 40, getting some frost on the pumpkin. It's getting serious up there in Tonopah. Look at that. Goldfield, you saw 79 degrees for your high today, 41 for a low. Out in Beatty, 86 degrees. Starting to feel like winter out in Beatty. What do you think? 50 degrees for a low tonight. Amargosa, you saw 89 degrees for your high. 53 for a low. And out in Las Vegas, the winter chicken dinner temperature was 92 degrees and a low of about 62. Not too bad. Hey, what happened in Death Valley? We didn't even get three digits? No. 98 degrees was your high today, 66 for a low. How about Death Valley? It's been a long time. Let's take a look at the local temperature, shall we? 86 degrees is our current mark, and it's just off from our high of 88. Southwesterly winds to 8 miles an hour, and 13% humidity is what we're enjoying currently at sunrise this morning. Up at 6:46 a.m. Actually felt like a little bit earlier. I was there for it. I witnessed it, but it will set tonight about 6:15 p.m., and I'll be there to witness that too. That'll be fun. A lot more night as we head towards winter. In the low tonight of 58 degrees. Southeasterly winds to 6 miles per hour and get a little bit damp, 23% humidity. Maybe we'll see some clouds coming up in the morning. That'll be kind of nice. Let's take a look at the rest of the weekend, shall we? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. As we head on into the week, it's going to heat up just a little bit, 5 or 6 degrees. We're looking at about 85, 86 this weekend with lows in the mid-50s, and that will continue on pretty much unabated, just up a couple degrees as we head on through the week. Winds not too savvy starting Sunday, but a little bit windy on your Saturday. 12-mile-an-hour winds out of the south, and it looks like we'll probably be picking up some smoke because we're going to get a lot of winds out of the west and northwest, and that'll be how that goes. All right, well, that's your weather report from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Enjoy your Friday. Have a safe weekend. We'll see you.
Thanks so much, John. Well, we've got a couple announcements to make. Number one is this fantastic thing that is going on by Simply Divine Salon. They are doing a COVID-19 kind of a deal.
Makeover.
They're calling it Project COVID-19.
Yeah.
And so they are asking if you know a lady that could use some uplifting and COVID has hit her hard. She could really use the smile back on her face. Simply Divine Hair Salon wants to help out. So in conjunction with KPVM-TV and Ace Country Radio, we are having this wonderful little thing where you write in about, anybody that you know that might want a makeover, and that includes your hair and your nails and your toes. And we want to thank Simply Divine Salon for, of course, partnering with us to do this. So if you have somebody that you know who could use that, and every girl can, you can email Deanna at kpvm25.tv. That's DEANNA at kpvm25.tv. Or you can, of course, give us a call, 775-727-9400 if you missed that email address, and we'll tell you it all again and tell us all the story of what's going on. And we're going to pick the winner before October 31st. And speaking of October 31st, we are looking for volunteers for that trunk or treat that is happening
on October 31st, 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. It's going to happen on Betty Loop. That's right off of Highway 160. Trunk or treat. It's just what it sounds. Back that car up and hand out the candy. We need volunteers who are going to be there handing out candy. And we're also looking for businesses or families that want to decorate their trunk. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? Setup time for trunks are going to be about 4 o'clock on that day. If you're interested, all you got to do is email sales@qualitysignsnv.com or call 775-727-9400. Let's get ready for Halloween and lots of fun for the kiddos.
We're really hoping that we can get everybody to participate. We want to thank the Nye County Sheriff's Office Auxiliary because we are using this area, so it is going to be a safe area where traffic isn't going to be, and the people can walk in their groups, and the auxiliary is going to space them out so that everybody can have a really good, safe Halloween trick-or-treating experience. So we're trying to get everybody involved. So if you're a business and you want to get involved, or if you are an individual and want to get involved, definitely contact us there at those two contact numbers, which is our phone number here at KPVM 775-727-9400, or sales at qualitysignsnv.com. And that's going to be so much fun.
I think so. I think so. The kids deserve it. Let's make it a nice, safe Halloween for them.
It is. It's going to be fantastic. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
I'm Missy Kohler. Have a great, safe weekend.
We'll see you Monday.